Hi everyone. Today we are going to learn the first measure of variability, that is the range, as we have discussed in detail regarding the measures of variability after discussing the measures of central tendency. So as we know that the measures of central tendency are mean, median and mode, and the measures of variability are range, interquartile range, standard deviation and variance. So we will discuss it one by one, but today we are going to learn about the range, measures of variability. So what is range? So the range is defined as the size of interval over which the data points are distributed. Now what does it mean? For example, here we have a number line and there are values, like if I write here as 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. This is a data set. So this is a data set. So we have to find the size of this size of the interval, you can say, or we have to find the width of this distribution. So what do we need? What measure of variability we will make use of? We will use the range. Range will help to find the range of this data set. But how? There is a formula that is related to the range that will help us to find the range of any given data set. So let's write the formula as, so range is equals to highest value minus lowest value. A very simple formula for the range. So if I use the data set that I have made already on the number line, we can put the values here as, so highest value in the above data set is 10 and the lowest value is 2. So 10 minus 2 is equals to 8. So 8 is the range of the given data set, and it is basically measuring the width of the distribution, that how far away the values are spread out in the given distribution. So 10 minus 2 is equals to 8 is the range of the given data set. Let's have another example so that you can have the understanding of a very important information regarding range, or you can say a sort of disadvantage related to the range. So here we have the two data sets, A and B. We need to find the range of these two data sets. Let's find the range of the data set A as range is equals to highest value minus lowest value. So here the highest value is 88 and the lowest value is 2. So we can find the range as 88 minus 2 is equals to 86. So range of A is 86. While the range of the data set B is, as the highest value is 10 in the data set B and the small is 2 and the smallest is 2. So we can write as 10 minus 2 is equals to 8. So these are the ranges of the two different data sets, but how they are differing from each other. The most important thing here that we can understand is how far away the points are from each other or from the mean. If we draw these values on a number line, what we will get? Let's draw it on the number line as, so for the data set A, this is a line where if I plot the numbers as 2, now we will draw the number line of the data set B. So here we have the values as, so these are the two number lines of the two different data sets, how they differ from each other. It is clear here that in the data set A, the data is more dispersed. How? There is a value that is 88 and this value is also known as outlier, like outlier or outlier, some people used to pronounce it. So outlier, this is an outlier. What is an outlier? Outlier is basically a single extreme value or score that differs from the rest of the score. This is a single score that is lying far away from the rest of the score. So this range that is 86 is basically a misleading range, as because we cannot say that most of the values are lying within this range, because there are most of the values that are lying within the range of 10, that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 86 is not a very you can say reliable value. So the data is more dispersed. If I write here that in the data set A, data is more dispersed, most values are around 10, larger range is misleading in this case. While in case of the data set B, we have the values 2, 4, 6, 6, 8, 10 and the range is 8. It means the values are around, most of the values are around 8. So its range is 8 and it is showing that the data is less dispersed, smaller range and reliable as compared to the data set A. So this is how the range of two data sets differ from each other just because of an outlier. So the range is not, you can say, reliable in case either you have a very small value or either you have a very large value that is away from the mean value. So it means that the range is sensitive to outliers. Hence, we can say that range is sensitive to outliers. Because of these outliers, it can make the value of the range as misleading, because it is not actually representing the size of the interval over which the given data points are distributed. So that's all from today's lecture regarding the range. In our next lecture, we will see what is standard deviation and what are the important properties associated with it.